measure these windows because we get hail that's facing north. Typically our storms come from the northwest, from the west, well, and the southwest. But we get hail that bounces off this concrete, and it will still hit the windows and bust them. But we also get that wind-driven hail that will certainly shatter them. As much as these things cost, I don't want to be replacing windows. But that is my plan. I'm going to build some covers to protect this from the hail. And when we're not home and we get random storms pop up, like last night, we had no chance of rain, and it poured. Thankfully, it was just rain. But now it's early spring. It's time to get this done, or I'm gonna regret it. Also, got a greenhouse over here with the chickens. It's gonna get loud. Okay, Scruff man. He's old. He's a bit old. These gals are very loud. But this is our greenhouse, and I'm concerned with it as well. Like I said, the hail we get. I mean, we're predicted to have up to 2-inch hail tomorrow. That's never correct. Usually when we get it, they don't predict it at all, and when they predict it, nothing happens. So, but we are getting ready for a big trip. We're going to be gone for a long time, and I want to go ahead and put these things in place. That way it's kind of peace of mind. Don't have to worry about it. But here's our shed. I built that. Yeah, I know it ain't painted. It ain't done. That's kind of the theme around here. We take a while to finish anything. But, well, I do. My plan is just to simply slap a sheet of plywood on either side and screw it down, and just, for now, I'm kind of in a hurry because we got the storms coming tomorrow evening, so I'm not going to get creative with it. I'm just going to slap some plywood on either side, screw them down, call it good. Should be good from there. It'll overhang down here, so hopefully it protects if we have any wind-driven hail. It's not going to go through the sides, but if it does, it does. This is Texas. You got to get used to that. So anything you have outside is eventually going to get beat up. So here's the thought here, so you can see what I'm talking about. These little magnets, that's just metal magnet. So the magnet will be on one side, the metal will be on the other, and boom, that'll hold it up. That's my theory. If it don't work, well, I guess we'll find out together. But I'll cut this to length. I'll screw in probably the metal flat side and the magnet on the plywood. I'll do 2, 4, 2 in the middle, 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top. We'll see if it holds. I think those are supposed to be 20-pound magnets, and my thought is if I put 6 on each, it surely won't go nowhere, even in our crazy winds we get in the panhandle of Texas. But that is what I'm going to attempt to do. If it works, I'll link the magnets. If it don't, I won't waste your time. Well, measure twice, right? Cut once. It's not typically what I do. So 58 inches. don't have to worry about being square or nothing like that because this miter saw does that for me. Makes you a little lazy. Which is typically the case with me. Anyway, I'm gonna screw these in right quick, and yeah, I am using a little janky screwdriver. Reason being, the screws that come with are these tiny little Phillips, and I mean, we all know how that goes if you go to using a drill with these. So they're not big, they're not long. It won't be that big a deal. So let me screw these in right quick. Okay, well, it was easy to slap these on in the corner here. What I did was I held the piece of plywood up there, I marked it about where I wanted it, just eyeballed it. Screwed these right in. Of course, this is all cedar, so they screw right into the cedar. However, a little overkill here. This is a sheet of maple, and yes, I know it's expensive, it's overkill. Did another project, this was left over, so it's what I got. When I said I wasn't going to use a drill, now I'm going to use a drill. This is it's a little bit harder than that cedar, so I'm going to go grab the drill, get those screwed in, and I will show y'all what it looks like after I got it hung up, hopefully. Okay, you can tell I got serious because I had to take my hat off and my sunglasses. So it's on there. However, it's stuck pretty good. Problem is, I don't know if you can see it, this board is warped. So this magnet here, that's not touching. The other 5 that I have on are holding it pretty well. But something I didn't think about was the lumber being warped, which I'm not sure you can buy a piece of lumber anymore that isn't warped, at least not in the Texas Panhandle. I'm new to this, y'all. I'm sorry, this whole filming thing's new to me, so sorry I keep just getting half my face. Maybe that's all you want to see, is half of my face. Anyway, I think this is gonna work, maybe. I'm gonna go to the hardware store though and look, see if there's something I can, like a 2-piece rail system, maybe they can clip in together. Maybe that would be easier, just hang it on there. So I'm gonna go do that, and we'll see if that works. Regardless, I gotta go buy some more plywood. I had just enough to do the door. The other 2 windows I don't have enough plywood for, and I'm not gonna go buy a piece of $100 maple to do that with. I'll just buy some plywood, slap it on there. Anyhow, eventually I'm gonna get this knocked out. This 15-minute, not video. It's gonna end up being a 15-minute video, but it's gonna end up being a 2-hour project. So anyway, see you in a sec. In the meantime, I thought I mentioned a little bit we're going to be gone, so we're going on a pretty ridiculous time off here. 36 days we're going to be gone. We're taking a cruise from Galveston, Texas. We'll get on the Harmony of the Seas with Royal Caribbean. We've been on this ship many times. I don't know, probably 4 times. Anyway, we're getting on that ship. We set sail March the 16th of 26. We set sail. We're going to go from there to Nassau. From Nassau, we go across the Atlantic. 7 days at sea, which is awesome. We've never been on more than a 7-day cruise, so we're pretty excited about it. And then we hit 5 different spots in Spain. I don't remember what they all are, and I couldn't pronounce them if I did. So anyway, we do that. We end up in Barcelona. Our thought was, if we're in Europe, we might as well take advantage of it, and we added on 20 days. We're fortunate enough to work for a company who's, one, Amanda can work remotely. She'll work. I can do some work over the phone. But we got a great company we're working for, and they're pretty lenient with us. So we are taking an extended period of time off. We're going to go to different places in Europe. We don't really know yet. I don't have anything. I got a few things planned, but nothing really booked yet. One, because cruise ships are, I mean, we've never had issues on missing a port or anything. I mean, we've missed some ports, but it's never affected our time that we were at sea, or it didn't extend our time or shorten our time. We've just missed some ports because of weather, rough water. But other than that, we've never had any issues. But I do know that this is, pretty volatile. Going over to Spain, it was completely new to us. I don't know. I say volatile. That's probably the wrong word. All kinds of things can go wrong. The ship could be delayed for all kinds of reasons. So I don't want to book a bunch of stuff and then the ship's delayed by a day, and then I got to rebook everything. So in my mind, it was best to we're going to wait till about the last night of curb check. Yeah, I got the curb. My bad. The last night of the cruise, when we leave our last port, I think by then we're gonna know, obviously, we're gonna be at the next port in time, and I'll start booking stuff. And then we're gonna take y'all along. This is new. Oh my gosh. Apparently I can't vlog and drive. Yeah, apparently there's a reason why you're not supposed to be on your phone and driving, folks. I'm in a parking lot. Okay. Anyway, I'm parked. We are going to take y'all along. This is completely new to us. This is literally the first time I'm turning on the camera, is doing this before we go. Just kind of showing y'all what we're doing to get ready for the trip. We're gonna try to make this YouTube thing work. Long term. We're not in it for just to post it and hopefully blow up. It's not something that we want to do. I want to do this. I don't know. I enjoy traveling, fishing, all kinds of adventures. Amanda enjoys all those except fishing. So we're just gonna go. We're gonna take advantage of this 36-day period that we're gonna take off and explore Europe, and you're gonna see me try to communicate with people in Spain and all over Europe that don't speak the same language I do, and they're not gonna know they're gonna think, what in the world is this dude doing over here in our neck of the woods. So anyway, we hope to make it interesting. I know these videos are gonna be not great, but I'll learn as I go. That's about all I got for that. If there's anything, I don't know how I'm going to post these. I'm going to try to stay like 2 to 4 weeks behind or ahead. I don't know how you would explain that. Like, stay 2 or 4 weeks behind the actual time. Probably closer to 4 weeks. If I'm a month behind, I feel like I'll have some video in the bank and be able to post stuff as I go. Say we have bad weather and we're not really videoing a lot, I'll have some videos in the bank to be able to release those and stuff like this, the DIY stuff that I do around the house. And by no means am I a carpenter or electrician or any of that. I know just enough to do some damage on all those topics. So, there my truck goes into regen. You gotta love this technology that we have today. Does anybody else have chickens that, like, one of them's just always the outcast? They're so mean. There's 2 of them so mean to this one right here. She gets run off, pecked at. Like, why y'all so mean? And why don't you stand up for yourself? I mean, she ain't the smartest chicken, but no need to be mean to her. Anyway, okay, let's show y'all what I'm working with here. Might have to go buy a bucket. Really, having this mic on is kind of nice. I can talk. I tend to talk loud, so I'm trying to not talk so loud. Maybe it's gonna make me talk too quiet now. What was I doing? I think I was looking for a bucket. I don't think I've used that bucket to cut on a bunch. It ain't gonna hold the lid very well. That bucket's been cut on. Probably gonna have to go buy me a bucket. I think I buy a bucket every time I go into a dadgum hardware store, but yet I still need a bucket. So let me see here. I think I've got, I'm gonna show you all my code there. Where are they at? Where in the world are my, I must have got them out. I'm the worst, y'all. Messy, random, and real is a real thing. Where in the world are those little feeders? Well, maybe they're in the back seat of my truck. Oh, there they are. I should have 3 of these. Well, maybe I just got 2. Thought I had 3. 2 would probably work all right. It's a mess. I think everything in my life right now is a mess. Besides this, probably needs a bath. The only reason it's not a mess because it's not mine. It's Amanda's. And apparently I'm messier than she is. Anyway, the idea is you drill a hole, a 3-inch hole saw comes with these things. You drill it in there. This thing spins off. I don't even know if I'm showing this right. This thing spins off. It's like a big nut. You put it through there and then you screw it back on and then you fill up the bucket for food. So it'll be good chicken food, or good for the chicken food feed. I don't know what I'm saying. It's Monday and I just got done with a kettlebell workout, so that's what I'm gonna blame it on. But now I need to find the hole saw that came with those. I believe I got it in here. No, I'm wrong. All right. When I love my Costas, but they don't want to stay on your head. When you put them on your head, it's annoying. Check that out. Found it. So this is what came with them. We just drill into the side, screw those on, boom, and you got a hanging feeder. So let's go buy a bucket. I feel like all my projects are always like, let's go buy this, let's go buy this. I never spend any time doing. I spend all my time buying. Okay, chicken food bought. Thinking about swapping, might be a bad idea, but thinking about swapping the dog food out. I got a small bag of different kind of dog food because we feed him the soft. He's old, so he can't chew up super hard food. But I got some that has like some protein shreds in it, so I'm hoping I'm gonna give him a little bit of that, see if he can eat it all right. It seems like if he likes it, I'll come back, get a big bag, then we can put that in like a big self-feeder. That's the problem with getting him a self-feeder, is the dog food we get him is those little, come in the little pouches, the little meaty stuff. Typically, if we're home, he eats what we whatever we cook, a lot of protein, we feed it to him. And he does a lot better off that than the dog food. So, obviously we're not going to be here. He's going to be eating dog food more for the next 36 days. He's probably not happy about that, but he doesn't know yet. Anyway, I think if we can get him to eat this, he likes it, I'll come back, buy a bigger bag, buy a big self-feeder, and he'll be Gucci, good to go. Like I said, we got friends and family that are watching our house for us, so they'll be obviously making sure our animals are good, but that's the hard part of having animals when you travel. We're down to our last doggo, and as much as we love them, love dogs, we're not, in this part of our life, we're just not gonna get another dog because we are traveling a lot. We like to do a lot of things, and it's just not fair to the dog for us to be gone all the time. So, and obviously if we're traveling out of the country, it's a little different traveling with a dog. So it's just not fair to the dog. Until we have time to be with the dog more, we're just not gonna put a dog through that. So something fell. But anyway, got the food, gonna get this feeder built, get it hung up. You know what I forgot? Forgot something to hang it up with. I bet I got something. But anyway, headed back to the house so we can get this started. I'll let y'all know what it looks like when we're done. Alright, this is about as simple as it gets. You literally slap this on your drill. Apparently it's not as simple as it gets. Slap this on your drill. Get it as low as you can so you can get all the feed that you can, but literally you just, let me think about this. It's gonna hang. Guess it don't matter. If I hang it like this, probably want it on the sides here. So that's where chickens are not always the smartest creatures. Oh. Alright. Pretty much got that all the way at the bottom. Let's do one directly across from there. Let's make it right somewhere in there. And there we go. Voila. So now we just take this. I need to clean all this plastic off. That way your chickens aren't eating any plastic. Okay. Now you know what? Am I doing that wrong? Maybe it goes like that. No, surely not. It has to be that way, right? You know what I did? I messed up. I said get it as close as you can to the bottom. That was a mistake. Well, don't make the mistakes that I made. In theory, you want it as close as you can to the bottom. The problem with that is don't leave yourself enough space to get the ring on. Well, let's see. I might have made that one work. I don't know about the other one. It's a little closer to the bottom. But as you can see, I didn't leave that much space there. All right, and that's the theory. I'll do the one on this side, and they'll fill this up, put a lid on it. Boom. Feeder. Easy peasy. All right, now I got both sides on there and get nice and cleaned out. Let's pour some feed in there. Well, dang, that held quite a bit. That's super simple. I'll have to see. I didn't actually buy these. My dad had some left over. He didn't need these two, so I'll have to see where he got them. Right now, I'm impressed. Yeah, that holds, I don't know, probably 25, 30 pounds of food. So I'm going to slap that in there and see how they like that. See how they eat out of it. Learning something new every day. So, anyway, chickens are liking their feeder. They're dusting in diatomaceous earth. We got our sprinkler system set up in here for the tropical plants, even though they didn't do too well. What do you think? You don't care, do you? All right, well, I think this part of the yard is ready. I think.